After all the economic downturn and overturn and subturn, some people are still struggling to make ends meet. I am definitely not an exception. Crimeson, a local artist, had a song a few years back called My Last 20. This last 20 was referring to his last $20 bill he had until the next set of money came his way. I swear this man was singing about me, cause I had plenty of last 20s, last 10s and last 5s in my lifetime. I almost call this man a suhi for defamation of character, but you really can't sue a man if you tell the truth. For a minute, let me forget climbing the Swiss Alps or going into a Manchester United bar in a full Liverpool kit. You are not living on the edge of thug life unless you had only $5 or roughly $3.70 to your adult name to last you 3 or 4 whole days. Some days I wonder if I'm going to be broke forever and ever, but what really is broke? I know some celebrities cry foul and broke and may have a little $2.7 million in some bank account in Antigua. You know, money management is a serious thing though, and when you are down to your last 20, it just stretch like a blonde in a Black on Blonde movie, if you know where it's coming from. I am amazed at how strong our willpower gets when we don't have a choice. By now, everybody knows I love my belly, and if I had $50 to spare, I cannot and will not eat cheese and bread. Not if your fat and maps open. My brain will take a stand and reject all dairy products in that moment. I remember times when I had $20 to last me till payday, which was like 3-4 days away. Don't ask me how I did it, but it was done. We have a saying in Barbados, the Lord don't come but he does send. While believing this is true, I always wonder what he don't ever send enough or even send too much, even if I have to send back some. But a church friend tell me that if you want to get the rest, you actually gotta go to him to collect. That sounds real suspicious. For reasons unknown, I get amazingly good at fasting when funds are lower. When the cheddar low, I could skip breakfast with ease. Skipping brunch is a walkover, man, and I can magically break my lunch portion in two and even carry home a piece. People are always talking about cooking more, but I already did the math and the calculus. I carried several ones in the thanks column, and that will only result in me being a stale food agent. Sad thing about taking work food on a budget is that by 9 AM a fella like me done got all eat, and you still have to go and buy food from somebody's canteen around lunchtime. But come a little closer and put your ear to the speaker, right? I want to ask you something real personal. You were ever super duper brat, and somebody who was also super duper brat but didn't know that you were super duper brat came to borrow money, but in trying not to let them know you were just a super duper brat, you lend them the money anyway and became even super duper bracker. Alright, let me repeat that for you again. Simply put, you brack is ever and you lend out what little you have, and hear this part, you can't get it back. That is the lowest of lowest economic feeling ever. This is something they should teach in college, man. But it gets even lower when you study, you know. When you're bright, you sit and remember all the bad money you spent. You remember that day you bought 15 pair of jeans from Old Navy cause they had them 5 for 75. You even bought an acid wash green and brown jeans, knowing full well you have not a single beige shirt to go with them jeans. Talking about bad money spent, do you have any friends that never ever spend a bad cent, aka the cheapskate friend? I will get back to them later. When you're brat, you sit and calculate all the money you ever worked for since you left high school and college. It gets so bad you start to add up all the national insurance and taxes you paid over years. Do not ever do this without a physician present. This is worse than googling medical symptoms online. You will end up having a stroke or worse. One time I did it, and when I saw the total, I had to turn the calculator upside down, trying to make my cents column the dollars column and my dollars column the cents column. Sometimes though, you will want to get technical so you can put an end to this brightness. You ever sit down in front an Excel spreadsheet. Put your salary in cell A1. Then put all your foreseeable expenses in column C. Then you set that formula to output anyway in column D and choose long as right here, cause that cell in column D end up with a minus in front of it. That only mean one thing, you're brat. But let me get back to that friend who was never brat, and you are quite sure they don't sell nuclear weapons nor smuggle exotic birds and snake food. But gosh, I envy these people for their discipline. Those are the kind of people when you ask them where you going for lunch, they reply, then bring work food. These are the kind of people also that can always find shoes for around $80-$90. They are also the kind of people that always intend to buy a car that value $20k for $13k just because the owner was leaving the island. Man, they just never spend a brass cent. But let me tell you something though, brightness is real, and as much as I can laugh right now, I ain't want to be bright forever.